What's happening? It's Lance Whittington. I just got narrativized with Tasha from the Narrative Club.
What up, Lance?
What's happening? What's going on with you?
I am so glad to have you here in the Narrative Club today.
Thanks for having me.
So I brought you in so we can basically just let the world know who is Lance Whittington. Like, who is Lance Whittington? Tell us about, because I see we got some dope characters going on that you done played, the role you done played in these movies. And let the world know, how did this become, like, acting was your thing from day one, or?
No, actually, I never thought about acting for real. You know, then a couple of my close friends, my boys, some like my brothers, they started acting, you know what I'm saying? And they inspired me, you know what I'm saying? Watching them do their thing and coming on set and seeing it turn out from their success, and it was motivating, you know what I'm saying? It inspired me, so just stuck my foot in the door and been going up since then, for real.
Because it's crazy, I'm sitting here thinking, because even though I ran with the same crowd, but I'm a girl, so I didn't run with the same crowd.
Yeah.
First time I actually met you was on Bucked Up.
Straight up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 19, I don't think they was filming.
Yeah.
And you was out there, and then you was a short role and work Bucked Up too.
Yeah, I had a cameo on Buffed Up.
That's
I was
when you
nervous,
short
and it was
hair.
a 5-second cameo.
You was nervous?
Man, what? Super nervous. I came a long way from that stage, though. That was crazy. A cameo had me extremely nervous.
From a cameo into now, when you walk on set, how you feel coming into a set?
I feel confident now. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple projects under my belt, so I got all the jitters out. But I still be nervous, like my first take or two. But once we get rolling and get to going, I'll just be in the zone at that point.
So it's like, because you never wanted to get into it, did they make it look easy for you? Like, okay, like I can do this.
They would trick you. The boys made acting look easy, made it look fun. It's hard, and it's hard work. It's not fun as you think.
Because you was just popping up on the set when it was like, okay,
Yeah.
this actually was a filming of the parties going on.
Yeah.
So when it was going to action on the party, so you come on the party scene and you thought that was actual.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I could do this.
Yeah, I thought it was easy. You know, that's hard work. Take a lot of preparation and dedication for real to get into your character. So.
And do you see yourself doing this forever?
Oh yeah. I love it now. Like, I love it. I love every piece of acting.
Well, let's get some of these characters you played. Buffed Up was just a
Cameo.
cameo.
Yeah.
And then you went from Buffed Up to 5-0. 5-0. And you had more of, you were an extra, and then it was a cameo because you had more of a speaking role. And you went from there to your biggest debut, which is Plus Love, Junior.
Yeah, check it out.
How did you get into that character?
Well, when I got the script, I saw it was his little brother in high school. I was about, I ain't gonna say my age, but I was far from high school at the time. So I had to dig into that and, you know, accept this kid role. So I started thinking ideas. I cut all my facial hair off. You know what I'm saying? My script had a couple cuss words in there. I'm like, I'm gonna remove that. You know what I'm saying? Make this guy look like a real official kid. You know what I'm saying? And just went about it from there. And with Murder helping me, showing me the ropes, me and him got in the lab together. Just made it come to life.
So you actually took the script and broke it down into like, okay, in high school, I wouldn't be saying this. I know I would have facial hairs. And a lot of people don't know that. To be the role, you gotta fit the role.
For sure.
So you had to like take everything that's grown about me
Out.
out of it.
I was walking around getting blazed when I had the butt naked face. You know what I'm saying? I had to take them hits in my regular life, but I did it for the role. You know what I'm saying? And I was switching stuff, like little stuff. I don't know. It was one scene. He said something about some sex, but I switched it like, I'm gonna get me some. You know what I'm saying, Luke? Just try to put the kid touch on that character. So.
And that's a good thing because, like I said, everybody know you have to be able to, when they write a script and they give it to you, and when you come into audition, that's what make you get the role, by putting yourself to be able to fit that position, to be able to turn yourself into someone new. Like they be like, oh, well, that person then lost a lot of weight or gained a lot of weight or look rough or this and that, because they're in filming. So when you see them looking rough, ladies and gentlemen, there's a project on the way.
For sure.
And you see them look different, there's a project on the way.
Yeah.
So from Plug Love, we went to Birthday Behavior.
Yeah.
And in Birthday Behavior, was more grown, sophisticated man.
Right. Yeah.
So how was getting into that character?
That was different too. I had never done a role like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was having trouble with my child's mother, you know, so. And then I was this hard working guy or whatever, so I just had to get in the swing of that because I don't even have a kid myself, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get in my mind that I'm really going through trouble over a kid that I don't even have in real life. So I had to make substitutions and get that into my character. Then working with Jess, you know what I'm saying? We found our niche and we went on, you know what I'm saying? She motivated me and we was going. Me and Jess build some good chemistry.
Great chemistry because I was privileged to witness the actual filming. One role y'all did in the house.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've been seeing you do multiple, but that one, y'all killed it.
Yeah.
On set, it was like clean cut shot, done. One and done, over. Like y'all tapped into it. Yeah, y'all tapped into it. So we got to see Lance and his little brother, a more sophisticated dad. And then we got the
young wildcat and 5-0. Oh
yeah, you was very wild 5-0.
Yeah.
And then we got
the little P.
And the mule. Let's get in the little P.
Man, that was, I had the most fun playing that character, for real. Because he was so not me, you know what I'm saying? Extra, loud, he animated, he moving around. I don't know what game he playing, he was repping something. His bob and everything about him just wasn't me, so it was fun actually jumping into that character because I was just a whole other person at the time, you know what I'm saying?
And once again, it was just a script given to you, right? Somebody sent the script and you went and you changed the character.
Yeah. When I got the script, it was just, just words. And I was thinking like, how can I play with this character? What can I do different? How can I adjust this? So I'm like, make him West Coast, make him a gangbanger, change his words, change his walk. And I was nervous about it, like what should I do? And I'm doing this preparing for audition. So I didn't know what to do. And I ended up building something at home, building a whole other character than I got from the script. So when I walked in the audition, I was nervous to do it. Like, man, I ain't gonna get this doing this. But some just told me like, try it. So they called me up on set. They said action. And when I did my first couple, there was a lot of people in there too. So I'm like, man, I don't want to look cheesy on this time. So when I went in there and did the first take, first lines, everybody was rolling. They like, keep that. And then here come Thomas, he helped me build more character to him. You know what I'm saying? But it worked.
And then, because everybody loved Lil P. Lil P really did fantastic in the movie. Really did his part, showed up. Yeah. And then we have McGraw Ave. The world is going crazy right now.
McGraw Ave on fire.
It's very much on fire. And on this one, it's like another total different opposite character of you.
Yeah, so different character for real. Then, Tim, guess he's somewhat street, but somewhat scary. Then he's going through this relationship problem. And, I don't want to get too much away. I don't know if everybody saw McGraw Ave yet, so. Yeah. But that character was different.
We pretty much, I don't know if people saw McGraw Ave.
Oh, okay. So, Tim was different, you know what I'm saying? He was having problems with his girl, which forced him into the street side of things. And situation with murder led him to retaliation. He was scared, as you can see. It was his first time. He wasn't really into that, and so I had to execute that too.
Yeah, I would say it was very scary, that one. So, what's your favorite?
Lil P.
Is that because it was more challenging for you, or because it gave range?
Yeah, it gave me range, and he was fun. Like, he was range, and he was silly. Like, I'll be laughing at some of the stuff I was doing, like, after my takes, like, this is extra. Like, so he was really just entertaining me too. Like, so that's how I knew I liked the Lil P the best.
So if they came to you and said, hey, we were doing a production, we want you to write your role. What kind of role would you write for yourself?
I'm gonna do a role in a wheelchair, for real. I think I could kill that. Like, I want to show stress, hurt, tears, pain. Not saying that everybody in the chair go through this, but I have a situation with somebody in the chair and I know they struggles of life. So I want to portray that on the camera. You know what I'm saying? And then, if anything, I would like to start off with the struggle, the pain, and hurt, and get to the better side where I could manage it easier. Like, I'm learning life and I'm adjusting, and I'm accepting this situation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's to give people who in any situation, you know what I'm saying?
Hope that they
Yeah.
know that they can do it.
Yeah.
That'd be phenomenal. So hopefully they let you write yourself into a role,
Yeah.
so you can go ahead and show the world, like, hey, because it is, like, it's a, like you say, it's something that you go through with someone and you live through it with them, and you wanted to be able to just, because you know there's probably some kid right now,
Yeah.
I ain't like we're gonna be little P and imitating in a positive way, please. Or even with Junior, basketball.
Right.
Because we see you love basketball, he got his.
Oh, yeah.
I hope they win tonight. So I got to clown him on Facebook for wearing it all. I stood and booted and
I
stuff.
know, we winning tonight.
So what can the world look for coming from Lance Whittington?
More work, more roles, more range, growth. I'm working. Like, you'll see me on plenty of stuff coming soon. I'm working.
Would you love to be on the writing side or just straight acting?
Never thought about writing at this point. So right now I'm just focused on acting. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get better at that. I can't say master that because it's always room to grow, but I'm just working on acting right now. I'm just building. So I'm trying to get better at that right now. I ain't really trying to focus on too much things and spread myself thin.
Okay, and you also have your own little launch called I Remember.
Yeah.
You want to tell the audience about how they can, what do I Remember stand for? And
I remember actually started, you know, I lost a lot of people coming up, like a lot of friends, like late teens, early 20s, like a lot of them. And I always wanted to represent them, keep their name alive in a certain way. I got tired of the t-shirts and the RIP, and then I couldn't do tattoos, just too many of them, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? So I thought of how can I represent these people without all the RIPs, t-shirts, tattoos. And I just thought of a phrase like, I remember. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's catchy. Put it on wristbands, put it on clothing. Just one word represent everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I went with the I remember branding, trying to push that.
And which is a good positive thing. And it's a good positive thing either way, because like a lot of people don't understand where someone comes from and where they're going.
And it's not only about the deaths, you know, it's just any struggle you've been through and overcame, motivation, just anything you remember that keep you going, keep you striving, keep you moving forward. So just like a powerful phrase to me.
Okay. Is it if any kids that you had to mentor, anybody that want to get into acting, any message you'll have for them, or anybody just want to follow their dreams, period? Because acting ain't for everybody.
Go for it. Don't wait, don't procrastinate, don't let others scare you from what you believe. Because, you know what I'm saying, other people put their fears on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't, maybe you. They scared themselves, you know what I'm saying? Focus on you, do what you believe and go for it. You know what I'm saying? Give it your all.
And you see it pays off. He went from a small cameo and buffed up, nervous and scared, thinking he couldn't do it. And then when they run, I'm like, okay, come on the scene. You get a bigger role for Plug Love. Then you go from Plug Love, you had 5-0, you had a role in there. Then you went straight on to these major roles, like you got more airtime, birthday behavior, the Mule just, and it showed your different range and your ability. And then you go to the McGraw Ave. And McGraw Ave all of them still is actually popping.
Yeah, sure.
And they own all platforms, but McGraw Ave got the street going crazy right now.
For sure.
And we thank you for coming out.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for
having
kicking with us. We know there's more to come from Lance. You already said you'll stay working.
Oh, yeah.
But right now we want you to stay tuned to McGraw Ave on Amazon Prime, on any outlet basically. You can watch it, you can see it.